languages, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's a pleasure to welcome the coach of the winning team, the Dutch team, Ronald Koeman. He will answer questions as yesterday, just in the official languages for this match, which is Dutch, English, and Portuguese. Okay. Any first question? Let's start with the Dutch colleagues up there.
Ronald, congratulations. How do you look back at the match? What was your experience? Well, essentially, positively. Because I think we had the control of the match from the very outset. At the same time, I also feel we were moving to the sides too quickly, that we should have been looking for the center of the field, because this is where England had some problems. At the same time, I thought that the last ball was sloppy, not right. And then you see what happens. And very unhappily, after a mistake, there was a penalty, but we didn't lose our calm. And every single moment we believed in a better outcome. And there has been one moment in the second period where the very close header might have spoiled the match. But I think besides this moment, we were the better party. We had more possession. We had more shots, kicks on the goal. At the same time, in the last phase, at some moments we played sloppily. It took you very long, 120 minutes, losing one day of rest vis-à-vis the Portuguese. What's your take on the upcoming match? Has everybody come out of the match fit? Well, it certainly was a war of attrition. I mean, Thursday evening we played for 120 minutes, and at this point in time I can't say anything about this. We're going to look at things, we're going to recover, and if things prove impossible with the players, we have a wonderful bench of substitutes. And we think we can win the prize. What do you think about the Portuguese? I think at stages I thought Switzerland was playing the better football, but it's not always about ball possession. It's about results. And then Cristiano Ronaldo is unbelievably effective. But I think as a team, Switzerland performed better. And were you surprised by the character shown by your own team? No, I wasn't surprised. This is something we always sense. We sense in the way they train together, they play together. And this is not something that took me by surprise. At the same time, I may have felt that in the last phase of the match, we managed to counter with several players. I felt we were the fitter party, and I think it's unbelievable. Wijnaldum looked like the fittest of the 22 after the season he's had, after the Champions League. I think that's a wonderful compliment.
Hello. Congratulations on the victory. Virgil van Dijk will now be taking on Cristiano Ronaldo in the next game. How do you see that battle going between two of the best players in the world right now? And will you have any particular advice for him going into that contest?
No, it isn't a battle between two players. It's a battle between Portugal and Holland. And we know sometimes it's impossible to have good defending against Cristiano Ronaldo. I think the best what we can do is keeping the ball, to have good ball position, because when we have the ball, he can do nothing in attack.
Okay, let's go up to the gentleman there. Yeah.
Congratulations, Ronald. Well, you could really make a change with the substitutes. It was shown by the match today. Was it a change with those who started? Well, let me put it like this. We have quite a lot of clarity in our policy on substitutions, and we have possibilities in defense, and we wondered about bringing in Nathan at the stage where we're losing control slightly, but we decided not to do this. We have great midfielders. I did think that Steven Bergwijn got really tired towards the end of the match, so we had proper. Then with Davy, we had some more stability playing the ball, and Quincy and Donny have provided what we had hoped for. And they should maybe start as well, but this is the competition we have going on between the players. You'll have the finals on Sunday. That's much better than playing a match here in the afternoon, obviously. But does it say anything about Dutch football? Can we call Dutch football a success? Well, if you start the Nations League tournament and after the draw you play Germany and France, if subsequently you move to the semifinals and you eliminate the number 4 of the world, then that is a sign of a wonderful development taking place in this team, in this squad. We don't have the experience of semifinals and finals, and this is something that we had today, and that makes you better as a team. And we look forward towards next Sunday's match.
Ja, Ronald,
Ronald, about the licht. We think it's normal for such a player to recover during a match. But what would you say to a player like this during halftime, or would you keep silent? I didn't say anything during halftime. Everybody knows what kind of a mistake this is, and the more you discuss it, I discussed our possibilities, and our possibilities were about looking for the center and not the flanks, and he recovered. His first action was half cutting out someone with the ball, and this is the kind of action that showed me that he had surpassed the event. Otherwise, he would pass back to the keeper quickly, and he didn't. I think it's great that he corrected his own mistake and that he headed into 1-1. I think it only shows that we all make mistakes, and then it's really surprising that we had 3 goals coming out of moments where football was being played in such a way that we were putting pressure, and England wanted to play as well, and they created some problems as well. But here we had another moment. I don't know what Matthijs was thinking, but we'll have a chat later, no problem whatsoever. Another wonderful thing happened during the first 7 minutes, because we saw happening what you had been training. Babel put pressure, created a pass and an opportunity. These are the moments you must enjoy. I certainly do. I mean, we had decided that we would build up towards the left side, although everything can get stuck there. We have a right-footed player on the left-hand side, so you have to move towards this direction, and we performed, and this is something we have been training, and it's wonderful to see the awareness of the players moving there when on the ball, when in possession, trying to create opportunities in the center of the field and keeping quiet. And I told them at some point, make sure you carry the ball. And when that lasts for 120 minutes, I think it's logical that we had the better fitness.
Congratulations on today's victory. Looking at the boys you are training right now and their mentality, and looking back at where Dutch football was in the past and your experience, do you think they are getting up there to bring Dutch football to where it belongs in the history? Or you think you still have more to do on those boys?
No, we don't stop after tonight. I think there is always something to improve, but we are in a good way, and the team is happy. The team is confident in the way how we like to play. I think we have big talents coming through the system. And it's really experience in the team. 2 players who won the Champions League. This experience to play and to win the semi-final, and to get the experience to play the final this Sunday makes everything much easier.
Any last question to Ronald Koeman? Let's look around. Let's do it here in the first row. Just 1 second, the microphone will be with you in a second, because translation will not hear you.
Hi, Ronald. Can you give us an appreciation of Frankie de Jong's performance tonight, please?
Yeah, of course. I heard he was player of the match tonight. Well deserved, because most of the people are always looking what he's doing with the ball, how calm he is. But if you see how in defensive wise, how many balls he's winning on the midfield, it's fantastic to see Frankie playing in a game of tonight. It looks like so easy, but that isn't, and really well deserved the prize for tonight.
Well, David Moyes from Technical Study Group said it was an all-round complete performance, controlling speed and tempo of the game, underlining his qualities as an influential midfielder. Would you agree to that?
Of course. If David mentioned this, I agree.
Okay, thank you very much, Ronald Koeman. Good luck for the final.